So you can actually access your child's brain by bringing attention to what they're already doing, to the movements that your child is already doing through your soft, gentle hands. So you can use your own hands to bring your child's brain's attention to their own movements. And that can often create changes right away. And I wanted to demonstrate it with you to show you so you can feel as parents how fast these changes can happen, how fast a change can happen when you simply use your soft, gentle hands to bring attention to what you're already doing. So if you're following along and you're a parent, I want you to simply sit in a chair wherever you are. You could even do this standing too. And simply take a look down towards the floor, somewhere that's comfortable down towards the floor, as if you drop something on the floor. Oh, look at that. Keep it comfortable, no stretching. So I'm gonna look down towards the floor and then I'm gonna look back up. And I'm gonna do it one more time, but this time I'm going to pay attention to what part of my body moves so I can look downwards. So for me, I'm moving this part of my spine here. That's about it. So I'm moving like my neck, and that's about it to look down. So what's true for you? You might be a little, maybe you feel your shoulders move a little bit. Maybe there's something different about what moves when you look down. Now, we're going to use our hands to bring attention to our brain's attention to what we're already doing, and you're going to notice a change right away. So I'm going to put one hand on top of my head and another hand on my hip bone. So here's my hip bone right here. I'm just going to place my hand on my hip bone like this. And in this position, I'm going to simply look down at the ground in between my legs here. Now, right away, I could feel a difference in how I moved to look down. There's so much more of my spine moving simply because I'm bringing attention to what I'm doing. So my brain's like, oh, wait a minute, pay attention to where my head is and pay attention to where my pelvis is. And it's like a reminder for my brain, like, hey, you have a head that's connected through your spine to your pelvis, that you can actually use your whole spine to take a look downwards and make the movement easier. So my brain was able to reorganize my movements in a more efficient way simply by placing my hands on different body parts. So I was able to grab my own brain's attention super fast through my soft, gentle hands. And I wasn't doing anything with my hands. It's not like I was forcing my hands together. I was just placing them on my hip and my head and taking a look down. So if you tried this with me, I'd actually be really curious to know what differences did you notice between just simply looking down and then having your hand placed on those two body parts. And of course, you can have lots of fun with varying your hand position. So maybe one hand's on your hip and one hand's on your sternum, and give it, give that a try. See what does that feel like when you look down. And I can feel this part of my ribs and my chest actually sliding down a lot more than when my hand was on my head. It was a totally different feeling for me, an internal feeling for me. And that's, I'm highlighting to my brain different body parts, like, oh, hey, you have a head that can move. Oh, hey, you have a pelvis that can move. Oh, hey, you have a sternum and ribs that can move. So that's how fast and simple creating change in your child's brain can be. And you, as parents, have like an unlimited amount of options to be doing this through your everyday life. It doesn't have to be complicated. You can be helping to access your child's brain in everyday movements. So even simply by holding a child, I'm going to pretend this is my child right now. It's simply by holding my child, I can have one hand under her sits bone to support her. I'm going to make sure she's supported and feels safe, and another hand on her head. And I'm going to follow her movements, her own movements. I'm not going to force her into any position. I'm actually going to just highlight and bring her brain's attention to where my hands are. So I can even make a game of this or just follow her. So I'm going to maybe kiss her on the cheek, kiss her on the other cheek, and I'm going to feel this hand here by her head, where does her head go? Where does her pelvis go? Does her pelvis tilt one way or the other when we're playing this little game, when she's wiggling around in my arms? Maybe I can have one hand underneath her pelvis here and another hand somewhere on her spine. So I'll just pick a spot, wherever spot that seems safe and comfortable for her. So maybe I'm gonna pick a spot right here along her spine. I'm gonna just gently have my hands placed there, and then I'm gonna play the game again. And you can even see the doll moving quite differently as I change my hand position. Maybe I'm gonna have my hand underneath her shoulder here for a little extra support if she needs it, and then I'm gonna play the game. I'm gonna kiss her on one side of the face, and then maybe we'll switch the other side of the face. And you can even see, I'm gonna move my hands with her own movement to highlight to her brain what she's already doing and give her more options, more possibilities. Like, oh, maybe your shoulder blade can slide this way, or maybe it can slide that way. Maybe your pelvis and shoulder blade can slide together or apart, or, in all these wonderful different directions. Okay, so hopefully that's helpful, and it gives you a few ideas of, how simple this can be and how easy it can be to access your child's brain to create change, because that's what we're after. We're after reorganizing your child's brain so their brain can create more efficient movements for them. It's their brain that helps them grow to the next milestone and the next milestone and the next milestone. And we can use our hands. As parents, we have the perfect opportunity to be kind of highlighting these movements for our kids to help fill in the missing gaps that just might be missing for your child to create that next milestone and that next milestone. Okay, so go out and explore how you can use your soft, gentle hands to highlight to your child's brain what movements are they already doing, and then watch and see if there's any changes. And I'd love to know what happens. Okay, we'll see you in the next video. Okay, bye.